baby, see, boy. And that's on you. Demon! Mr. Demon is in the house. You freak. Yo. John Rice. My three favorite people. And of course, Ventura. What's up, buddy? Alexandra, Toolmaster. Yeah, Alejandra. Something new. And something that probably a lot of you guys don't know is out there. Because it struck me by surprise. Get into that. 94 GT Coupe. All right, so guys, this is the Freeman model P12IW half-inch brushless impact wrench. Now, most of you guys know Freeman for one thing, and that is obviously their nailers, right? A lot of people, very respected company, you know, obviously not top tier, but a very respected nailer platform that Freeman puts out there. They recently have come out with some power tools. Just like everyone else, they know there's a big market. Some of these other power tools, like I said, their niche has always been nailers, pneumatic. But they decided to come out with a... Now, I don't know if there's any other tools in this platform, but they are calling it the F20. All right, so this is a 20-volt platform. My guess, and it's really not a guess, it's probably an 18-volt. They probably use resting watts, or excuse me, resting volts. So 18-volt, just like DeWalt is 18-volt. It's funny, sometimes, you know, guys, on some of those videos where I got the DeWalt versus the Makita, and sometimes I get comments like, well, what did you expect? The DeWalt is a 20-volt and Makita is 18-volt. I'm like, no, they're both 18. Well, why does it say 20? What are they, lying? I mean, it's written right on the tool. Like, relax. It's resting. If you go to look in Europe or overseas, you'll see the same tools with 18 volt. Because they're not allowed to put resting volts. So, step back, man. But they have cordless nailers, yes. Yep, all their nailers. Now, I don't know if their cordless nailers are the part of the F20 platform. I know they exist. I would probably think so. Obviously, it's a small company. They're not going to have a 20 volt, a 40 volt, a 12 volt. So this is probably it from Freeman. Now, the great thing about this, guys, as we open it, all right, it's a brushless impact wrench. All right, so they obviously made a smart move by not going with the brushed. But you get two batteries with this, what they call a rapid charger, and an impact wrench that can do up to 230 foot-pounds. Now, I'm going to be, from this picture, obviously we're going to open her up, but this thing looks really nice and compact, but the greatest attribute, the greatest feature of this impact wrench, guys, this was $140. Okay, so you don't have to spend a lot of money. Now obviously you're going to be, I wouldn't say limited. 230. Guys, I don't know. Well, we got these impact wrenches now that are 1,400 foot-pounds. Now obviously there is a need for that in very limited and certain fields, trades, applications. But for most people, and I'm talking probably 90%, 230 foot-pounds. Oh, thank you, Shaka. It's not Ryobi. You know, I'm going to be interested to see who makes this. I don't know if Freeman. We'll see when we open her up. But you get a nice hard case with it too. So you really got everything that you kind of need. You know, if your only use or your only need for an impact wrench is, hey man, in case of an emergency, you know, I don't know, I get a flat tire. I don't want to be, you know, struggling to get the lug nuts off. I want something that can, you know, easily, you can put this under your seat, in your trunk. You know, it's not a big, you know, bulging box. And you don't really need all that power. You don't want all that weight, you know, of a big impact wrench. This might fit your needs. So let's, you do get a 1-year limited warranty. So not the best warranty, but again, price, yes. If you see a price that is like this, and again, thank you, Shaka. I appreciate that, brother. Paul, what's up, brother? Joseph Hunt, what's up, Hector? You know, you see something for $140, comes with 2 batteries. You know, real nice, brushless, and a respected company, Freeman, like we know. You know, again, you can't expect the world. But let's take a look at it. And again, you know, that's what makes, you know, Cobalt a very popular choice for a lot of people because of that warranty that they have. So you kind of get, you know, pretty cheap. Now, I don't think you can get theirs for $149, like their kit. I don't know, to be honest with you, because I have kind of boycotted Lowe's because, man, I can't take it anymore over there. But yeah, F20 platform, again, might be one of their first tools platform besides the nailer. Maybe they're going to expand. I don't know. This is a fairly new release from Freeman. So what we're going to do is, the first thing I want to do, we'll open her, and I want to get the battery charging. So we can take her outside and, you know, do a couple of small applications. But I'm going to have a video where we do a little bit tougher with it and really try to max out and see if we can do the 230 or close to it. But all right, so brushless motor, guys, 230 foot-pounds, like I said. Okay, 2,500 RPM. Now, again, what's pretty good about this is you've got 3. It's a variable speed, obviously. You have an adjustable 3-speed plus reverse precise control for a wide range of applications. Like I said, you got 2 batteries and a 3 LED light. Charging time, 45 minutes on the 2 amp hour battery. So not so rapid. But you're going to do 110 foot-pounds on setting 1. We'll go over this again once we open her up. 160 foot-pounds on setting 2, and 230 on setting number 3. All right, so like I said, a nice little box here. Not big at all. You know, really nice here. You know, it's what you get for $140, right? Boom. So now, look at that. What a nice little. All right. Whoa. We lost her. I always wondered about these Freeman tools. Well, yeah, the Freeman stuff, guys, like I said, a lot of people, they're known for their nailers, of course. And they've been very successful in that. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have Freeman nailers of some sort. But look at that. Real nice. So you got your belt clip right into the box. If you don't want it, it's always there. But yeah, so guys, a very compact. Look at that. That looks just like DeWalt, doesn't it? That looks just like DeWalt's handwriting right there. What do I got? Where? Give me a DeWalt. Give me a, Huh? Hmm? 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 Look, they got the thing. Oh, man. All right, guys, check this out real quick. All right. I mean, these are almost identical. All right, now, all right, see this area? Boom. See this little right here? Right there. All right, you see the brushless motor? See this little, this is where the shell connects to the other side of the shell, right here with a little screw, and they got the same thing here. Very much. And here, right here, is your other screw to connect both sides of the shell. So very similar here to the DeWalt. But guys, I really, wow, and so, I got to get the thing. I don't think we'll. Holy smokes, guys! Let me get my scale. That thing is the lightest. It's so light. Oh my lord, lordy, lordy, lordy. Don't tell me my scale just died. Come on, baby. Yeah, yeah. All right, so let's weigh her without the battery first, and we'll get one of these charged. I mean, this thing is so light. And I'll tell you, look how compact this is, man. Here is you guys know how small the 885 is, right? From DeWalt, obviously. Obviously, I got the belt hook on there, but it's the same size as the 885. All right, probably one of the smallest 18-volt impacts on the market here. All right, so that's how compact this sucker is. A little bit wider. But it is, remember, this is an impact wrench. All right, let's get the units right. Units, baby. All right, 2.2 pounds for a half-inch impact wrench. All right, 2.2 pounds. That is, Milwaukee 12-volt stubby weight right there. And you're only adding, 0.8 with the battery. So 3 pounds total for this impact wrench, guys. Now let's get one of the batteries. I'll put this battery on the charger here. We'll get her charged up. But really, surprisingly small and compact. I apologize here. Let's just get this charged. Oh, I might as well show you. All right, so obviously here's your charger. So it's a real charger. Now, when I say obviously it's a real charger, a lot of these chargers that we're seeing now, guys, with some of this stuff is like this, right? Or is like this, right? Or the new Porter cable. What's this one? Here's the Tac Life Charger, all right, for their 12 volt. So you're getting, a full-size charger here. Obviously, it has all the indicators. Charging will be green. Charged, well, blinking green. Charged will be fully green, and red would be defective. And with these batteries, you can see the cells right through. What battery did we look at just recently? And we saw that also. I can't think of it. I don't think it was that Chinese company there. I forget the name of them. TEPCO. I don't think it was the TEPCO. But obviously that's to let some of that heat get out of there. But you got some rubber. This is all rubber. So you got a rubber overmold on the bottom. And probably the 2 amp hour battery might be the biggest that they offer. Not really sure if they have anything bigger than this, but you know what? They look just like the TEPCO. Hold on, guys. Now that I think about it, let me see. So that's interesting. Like I said, what a lot of companies are doing, guys, unfortunately, is damn it. I don't have that freezer, guys. But it's in my, well, when I do the full review on it, this is basically that TEPCO battery, guys. So like I said, this battery came out of the same facility, I'm sure, as, you know, a lot of other cheaper batteries. Now, I don't remember. Yeah, no, I think it did. I mean, this is identical, guys. You know how I can remember? From this rounded end right here. All right. And obviously this kind of jumped out at me. So, you know, what this probably is Freeman just licensing their name. Now, obviously, Freeman owns this brand, Freeman. But what they do is they kind of just have some outfit in China kind of, hey, do us a favor, make a pretty cheap impact wrench. We want a brushless motor, you know, 1/2 inch, make it light, and slap our name on it, and we're going to sell out some impact wrenches with our Freeman name on it. So, would not be surprised. Again, that's my opinion. I wonder if I see, and this looks just like that Tac Charger. But I'll probably do an update video tonight, guys. When we're just screwing around, I'll come back and we'll take a closer look at that. But that's kind of what I thought also, because, you know, Freeman they're known for their nailers, like I said, guys. They're really not going to invest a lot of their resources into coming out with, you know, a line of tools. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably one of those shmagading-a-dong dings that, you know, hey, man, we think the Freeman name is valuable. We're going to try to sell some power tools with our Freeman name and see how it does. Now, again, guys, I'm not saying it's bad just because of that. You know, you get what you pay for, right? Obviously, $140, 2 batteries, you know, 1/2 inch. It's brushless. You got different settings, right on the bottom here. The push button is very small here. I mean, not bad, but, you know, like I said, very, very basic. You're not going to get a lot of twirls. Now, the fact that this has settings is pretty surprising. Again, for the price of this impact wrench. So, like I said, setting number 1, you got 110 foot-pounds. Setting number 2, you got 160 foot-pounds. And at setting number 3, you got 230 foot-pounds. But not bad, guys. You know, you got your 3 LED right here, and you do get a delay. I know we were looking at another tool the other day. You didn't even get that delay. This is all rubber here, so very nice touch. You got a nice rubber boot, so to speak, at least in this area. Kind of protects your LEDs. It doesn't look cheap at all, guys. Again, very lightweight. And doesn't feel cheap. Yeah. You got the little BL there to let you know it's brushless. What's the max torque? Is 230 foot-pounds. 230. Now it's reading red. Obviously the battery is shot. You do get an indicator on the batteries also. So you got 2 little indicators. This is showing 2, and it's blue, which is weird. Yeah, I think it's really reading 1 bar, but it's so bright that it's making this one come up. But I know we said we were going to open up one of those TEPCO batteries. Maybe we'll do that and see what kind of cells these are running. But, you know, guys, it's a really compact little impact wrench. Again, looks very much like the DeWalt. All right. Only that writing, that, what's that called? Maybe like bold. You know, they come out, they have all these names for some of these letterings, like bold, number 2 or whatever. But that looks very much like DeWalt's logo. And we just went over with the 886, the old 886. If you missed it, I mean, it's like crazy. Very similar, all the way down to the bottom. But, you know, guys, we like to feature new stuff on here that you guys don't know about. This cost me $140 at Home Depot. I'll have the link. I should have put it under here while we were talking so you guys could check it out. But you got 2 spots here for your belt hook. You can either put it on the right or the left there. Like I said, it's pretty basic, very lightweight. Let's let this battery charge maybe another minute or so. I should have did it a little bit quicker. But again, you got a nice case here. You got room here. Maybe if they try to expand for a bigger battery. Again, I think 2. Now, what I want to find out is when we come back later, is I want to see if those TEPCO batteries fit on this Freeman. All right, we'll see how that goes also. So very similar to the TEPCO. And I'm just talking battery and charger. Not really sure about the tool because I don't think TEPCO has an impact wrench, to be honest with you. But for what it's worth, guys, to get a brushless impact wrench kit for $140, you know, that's a pretty good deal. All right, so let me get my, let's get our sockets ready. And then we'll go see what we can do. We'll test her at like 90 foot-pounds. Maybe we'll put her on speed 2 for that. And on speed 3 for 128. Because that's what I have to work with right now. Let's find the sockets. I don't like my sockets on that other. I don't like these sockets. I really don't like the DeWalt sockets. I like my DeWalt. Yeah, I guess I can use these. I don't really want to. Actually, you know what? Let's try our grip. Yeah, let's try our grip. I'm gonna try some grip sockets. And I heard that Northern Tool, after we did that video on these sockets, guys, a lot of people were commenting saying, oh, grip, yeah, they have them at Northern Tool. I don't really have them around where I'm at, but you know, it's I think my yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. I think, oh, my phone is dying already. That's great. 19 millimeter. No, I can't. These are no good. No good. All right, so we're gonna have to try our Ingersoll Rand. Let me. I should have been charging this the whole time, guys. This is a real cluster. Cluster. That's why we do it live. Do it live. Screw it, we'll do it live. All right. Now, as you know, we're going to be a little bit off with these because this is not a metric set. But, yeah, guys, not a huge fan of these Ingersoll Rand Power Force by Ingersoll Rand. But these were very cheap. I want to say these were under $20. So, you know, And yeah, let's bring out this. I think a dong ding. All right, so I think we should be pretty good with that battery for at least these two applications here. All right, so this is obviously no detent. So this is, yeah, live. All right, so very easy. Sometimes your first time putting a socket on could be a little bit tough. This is a hog ring, guys, like I said, so no detent. I mean, there's no movement on here at all. Very loud for a brushless motor, but not that loud. I shouldn't say that. All right, so this is only speed 2 also. Let's put her on speed 3. And then we got to change the battery here because it's dying. So no wobble at all, which is nice, you know. That's very nice. All right, let's take this one off. And hopefully this is, you know, it takes 45 minutes. All right, so obviously it says rapid charger on the box. That's not really rapid charging times, but you know, you get what you pay for again, people. All right, so hopefully my phone won't die, and we're gonna do this super quick. Again, this is the Freeman, okay, brushless 1/2 inch 20-volt impact wrench. Let's have some fun. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to use an impact wrench that much, again, like I said, to keep in the car for an emergency, you know, use it a few times. If you're trying to be, you know, a wise guy, I think you get a little bit more than twice a year. But obviously not made for any type of commercial use. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, it's very bright, very bright. All right, so these should be at around 100 max. Let's put her on speed number 2. All right, we got it at setting number 2. Now they're saying 160. All right, now 230 foot-pounds. That's probably nut busting torque, not fastening torque. All right, but 230 pounds out of this little impact wrench seems pretty darn good. But as we know, with our rigid stuff, sometimes they can be deceiving. But let's try setting number 2. And again, these are just, you know, I really wasn't planning on doing this. So probably around 100 foot-pounds, around that area. Obviously, haven't you know, checked them. With the old torque wrench, I don't have my torque wrench. It's at my buddy's shop because he had to use it for something. I have no idea, but he had to use it. I didn't get it. All right, so again, ready? 100 foot-pounds. Setting number 2, our Freeman brushless impact wrench. Okay. Again, it's not going to fit really good on here because I don't have a 21 millimeter, but this usually should fit on here. Now I might have to come back and find my DeWalt. There we go. All right, we got it. All right, it's not perfect fit, but it should do the job here. All right, let's do it. All right, so on setting 2, guys, it did it. Now I'll probably never be able to get this out of there, but guys, setting number 2 did it pretty easily. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Guys, like I said, you know, it's an impact wrench that can do a lot of different applications, right? It's got 230 foot-pounds. So, you know, it's going to be able to handle a lot of stuff. Like I said, probably 80% of you, the max you're ever going to need, this will be able to handle it at 230 foot-pounds. You know, Now, obviously, if you're using more, you need more nut busting power. This should not be on your list of impact wrenches for what it's spec'd for. You know, it's small size, it's price. You know, you got different settings on it. It could be an option. And it's very light, which is one of the pros. Oh, I got it off. That just went underneath my car. I'll have to get that. But time's a wasting because my battery's gonna die as usual. What's going on with this? This isn't on all the way here. All right, we're gonna move over to the Dodge Ram. Now again, this might be, oh man, I remember the guy last time was torquing these with the the Milwaukee high torque impact wrench. So I really shouldn't do this, to be honest with you, because I don't really know what these are torqued at. Because obviously I never retorqued them, but you know, let's try it anyway. And this might be a little bit too big here anyway. Let me see. No, this is way too big. Yeah, so I think that was good enough. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a more. This is kind of just an unbox. But I want to do a little torque test with this. And we'll get a more accurate what it can do. And guys, I don't really want to spend too much time on this one anyway, because I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't too interested. But again, I want to feature, you know, some different stuff, you know, from different companies and all. But I can tell you guys, for 140 bucks, I mean, I think you know the problem with this, and it's not really a problem, but you know, it's a small platform, a very small platform, and this actually might be the, besides this and that cordless nailer, this might be the only other tool right now. So you kind of got to ask yourself, you might have to do a little research and be like, all right, is Freeman going to expand this platform? You know, that's probably your number one question. You know, you really don't want to invest in a platform where, you know, you got two tools. But if they have other tools, and they might have some other tools. This is the only one I saw. But obviously, you know, they have a cordless nailer. You know, they're kind of a respectable company. I'm going to see if I can find out maybe who makes these. Maybe it'll tell us a little bit more. Right. Yeah, there's no information at all on this impact wrench. So usually right here, you'd have some type of information like Bosch kind of has. Well, usually it's on the other side, but we don't have that option here. But, you know, real quick, and we'll end this. You know, the pros, obviously price. The power of it, it's very lightweight, compact, you know, 230 foot-pounds, which is not bad for a compact, you know, small, lightweight impact wrench. It's brushless, and you got 3 different speed settings. You know, it's just it's the basics, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you got a 1-year warranty. That's, you know, not that great. You only got a couple tools in the platform. You know, the 2 amp hour battery might be the biggest battery that they have. So, you know, there's cons also. But what's great about it is obviously you can get it in a kit. So you got your batteries. You really, you know, if you're just looking for a cheap impact wrench to throw under the seat in your truck, your trailer, your car, you don't want to spend a lot of money, this might be something to look at. Freeman brushless impact wrench, 1/2 inch. Later.